Good morning from Athens. We are at the Acropolis and I am feeling so blessed to be here, and we are so excited to explore and learn and soak up the history, and we're just so excited to be here. So let's go to the Acropolis. The Acropolis is one of the most famous landmarks in the entire world. The word Acropolis actually means high city. It was built right on top of a rocky hill in the center of Athens. From up here, you can see the whole city spread out right below, and it's honestly so breathtaking. Before you visit, one helpful tip is to buy your tickets online ahead of time. I'll put a link in the description. The Acropolis now uses timed entry, which helps manage the crowd so much easier. You just scan your phone or your tickets instead of waiting in line. The path leading up is made of stone, and parts of it can be pretty smooth and slippery, especially on hot days or just after a rain. It's not a super long climb, but it is uphill, so wear comfortable shoes and take your time. There's a few shady spots and benches for you to stop if you need a little break on the way. The Acropolis isn't totally accessible for everyone because of the ancient steps, but there is an elevator on the north side for visitors with mobility challenges. I'd definitely check out the official Acropolis website before you visit, just to make sure that the elevator is working. And when we were there, it did go down for a short time, so just double check that. As you head up, you'll pass the Theatre of Dionysus. This is the oldest theater in the world. This is where the ancient Greeks first played their first performances thousands of years ago. Now you might be wondering how this walk is with children. We have two very small children, a 7-year-old and a 4-year-old, and both of them could totally handle it. They never needed a piggyback ride or to hold hands because there's so much to entertain them along the walk up. We did try to walk up as quickly as we could so that we could get to the top and beat the crowds, because we had an early morning arrival time, the first one at 8 a.m., and we wanted to try to beat the crowd up there to have a little bit more space, and I think that was a good plan. And then we looked at everything on our walk back. One of our biggest regrets was not booking a tour, and I saw some great ones on GetYourGuide, and I really should have booked them. So I'm going to go ahead and link those so that you guys can book them and not miss out like we did, because we wish we were able to learn more while we were exploring. Here's some of the great tours available on GetYourGuide. You can get an early morning tour, or you can get a sunset tour for that beautiful light and golden photos, or they have audio tours that guide you at your own pace. I wish we did an audio tour. It's such a great way to get a full experience and really understand what you're seeing. Like I said, I'll link some of those for you guys so you don't miss out like we did. When you reach the top, you're going to walk through the Propylaea, which is a massive marble entrance to the Acropolis, and it's so crazy to think that people have been walking through this same gateway for over 2,000 years. As you step through, it's hard not to feel a sense of awe. The ancient Greeks built all of this without modern machinery, and they carved huge marble blocks, moved them up the hill, and fit them together perfectly using only basic tools. The precision is incredible, especially when you consider that this was over 2,400 years ago. Even the small details like the Colosseum curves were designed to trick the eye so that the building looks perfectly straight from a distance. It really makes you wonder how they accomplished all of this with such a skill and such vision. And then as you go in, you see it, the moment you've been waiting for, the Parthenon. This temple was built for Athena, the goddess of wisdom, and it is the most famous building in all of Greece. Even after all the earthquakes, war, and time, it's still standing strong. The details, the size, it's unbelievable. Everything from the Colosseum, carvings, the pieces, wonderfully designed to last, and it truly shows the genius of the ancient Greek architecture. Inside the Parthenon, there used to be a massive statue of Athena made of gold and ivory around the outside. The carvings were beautiful. The stories from Greek mythology are so fun, and my kids loved learning all of this. It's amazing to think about how much skill went into every single detail and how it's lasted over 2,400 years. So let's just take a moment to soak in the beauty. It's just mind-blowing. Nearby is the Erechtheion. This is the beautiful building with statues of women holding up the porch. There's also the Temple of Athena Nike, which is a smaller temple built to honor victory. Athena Nike means Athena of victory, and this temple is one of the most dedicated, detailed structures on the Acropolis, with tiny carvings and a beautiful overlook of the city. Being a homeschool family, we take every opportunity to learn from the world around us. So my son brought his workbook and he decided that he wanted to draw some of the beautiful buildings. And I love this. He'll have these memories forever. And then when we got back to our hotel, he wrote about them. And it was such a wonderful learning experience. This is so crazy. I am so happy to be here. It is so unbelievably beautiful. And I'm just feeling beyond blessed. It is a privilege to be here, and I wish you could all come. I hope that if you're watching this video and you dream of coming to Athens, I hope you make it. I hope you see this. It is beautiful. Visiting the Acropolis truly feels like a step back in time. Every corner tells a story, every ruin has history, and standing here makes you feel so appreciative for the incredible skill and vision of the ancient Greeks. Whether you explore on your own or get a guided tour, this is a once-in-a-lifetime experience that you'll never forget. For those of you who don't know me, my name is April. I'm a full-time travel family exploring amazing places, sharing tips, and capturing history, culture, and beauty around the world. If you enjoy following along on my adventures, make sure you subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. I love sharing these experiences with you, and I hope that it inspires you to get out there and see the world for yourself. Thank you so much for watching, and I can't wait to take you on my next adventure. Bye!